Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from the Superdome. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. So Dalton now. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. To about the 48-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Dalton. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. The 30, the 20, 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Passing. It's Dalton. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Kamara up the middle. And he's got room. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Throwing, Dalton. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's got some space here. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Mixon. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once you make the read, he was able to make the play.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. In motion right here, Boyd. On 3rd down, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Marcus Davenport brought him down, the UTSA product.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Now on 2nd and 13. Burrow. It'll be Mixon on the out route as the pass is caught. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on the 3rd and 3. Burrow looking to pass. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Burrow will throw. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And the Bengals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Nixon will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's Dalton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Play action here with Dalton. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And here's Taylor on the return. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Here we go, here we go. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. That is taken in by Hurst. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. 3rd down. A shot here for Dalton. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a 14-3 advantage already, we'll see how much they want to try to push things, if at all. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see him out getting 3 points. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Well, here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Back to Mixon on second down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
This goes out wide for Mixon. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Mixon with a first down carry. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On 2nd and 11 now. Burrow dumps it off to Mixon. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And you see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Here we go. In search of 40 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow to the right side and complete to Hurst. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Running left, it's Mixon. And some space here. A solid stiff arm. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 108 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. A handoff, running left, Mixon. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On 2, ready?
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And some room to work. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Dalton here from the gun. Looking left sideline, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it.
There he goes, left side. And he goes diving to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. A big play there for Cincinnati. 51 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. That's
Coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And this will be a, shall we say, a rather optimistic try here. Big fourth down here. It's Dalton. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Here we go. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Mixing up the middle. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football back at their own 17. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Now Dalton with a first and 10. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
That's good for the Saints.
And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. A first down throw coming for Dalton. Back to Kamara for another catch. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple. To throw here, Dalton. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Saints.
93, 52, 93, 24.
This will be Dalton again. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Throwing, Dalton. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
368.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
First and 10.
First and 10 for Dalton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Dalton, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Daxton Hill picks it off. He's at the 30. 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TV. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. This was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room.